Have
The ID is make sure nobody asking you to put that. If you once showed me, I was not gonna ask you even again.
so there's no such thing that you're asking for.
So it's only the dog. He said only guide dog.
It says assistance dogs are welcome. My name's Mark.
Only
I'm
guide
disabled.
dogs, yeah, only guide dog.
It's an assistance dog.
He showed me that the ID. That's his assistant dog actually.
Which ID are you asking me
Yes,
for?
assistant dog. Or this assistant
Who
dog.
gives this ID?
Leeds City Council. If you ask them,
Leeds City Council.
Yeah, that's the sign is coming to because this is food and hygiene, so you're not allowed to any dog come in unless.
Yeah, it's an assistance dog, so don't worry about food and hygiene.
Yeah, that's what they say for you. You see on the door, every door they have a sign.
Right.
If you have any concern, go to Leeds City Council and they give
Right. Well, I've got no concern with Leeds City Council because I know right now, you're wrong. Because my name's Mark, I'm disabled, that's my assistance dog. And the thing that you're asking me for, that's like me asking for you, where's your dog license?
What license?
Where's your dog license?
I don't have dog.
There's no such thing as a dog
No,
license.
it's not dog license. If you have an assistant dog or
Bro,
guide
that
dog,
is an
guide
assistant.
dog, they have
Don't
a
worry
license.
about guide dogs,
Yeah.
because that's not a guide dog, it's an
that's what it
assistance
is.
dog.
But you need to show me the ID.
Bro, no, I don't. No, I don't. Bro, you got your phone, right? You got the internet on your phone. So let's look at the document given by the government to all of the buildings, right? Leeds City Council will be following that.
Yeah, well.
So let's look at that together and I'll just show you, bro, that's my assistance dog.
We know the first time asking for it. We've been in here working a lot of years.
Yeah,
so we-
right. Well, I'm wondering why you're stood there saying that to me after I've explained myself very clear
we have
and I'm filming you.
everybody have an ID, even assistant dog.
Nah, except me.
Can I help?
Oh, can you help?
Can I help? I'm just gonna.
Ah,
Several
cool.
years ago, a young lady, a very small child, was severely
Oh,
mauled
no.
by a dog in his
I don't
market.
think you're gonna help.
No, listen, I'm just going to explain. To you. From that day forward,
Oh man.
the council have banned all dogs unless.
Unless it's an assistance dog.
You have proof that it is an assistance dog.
Who's
All you
got
need
to
do is
prove?
you get proof.
Bro, because proving that means proving.
Well, all I'm doing is trying to help this gentleman and explain to you the situation, sir. You need to have
Well,
proof that
what did
you
I
are
explain
assistance
wrong
dogs.
to? What have I said to
Well,
him?
you
That's,
have him, so, he's just trying
no,
to
you've
help
just
you.
repeated what he
He's just
said.
trying to help you.
That's not helping. I knew it from the get-go.
Mauled in the
Right, why are you
market
talking
area.
about my disability support dog?
I'm not.
and talking
I
about
love dogs.
mauling
I
people?
love dogs. But that's
Ah.
the reason. That is the reason, love. A little girl was very, very severely hurt by a dog. So
Right.
that's the stance that they've
Assistance
taken.
dogs are allowed in here since 2010. I've been here since
I saw it the first
2008.
day. I saw it the first day. We know all of them, they bring the dog in the market, most of them.
Right,
they
mate.
showed us. I've been
Yeah, a lot of
assistant dog.
disabled people.
Yeah, assistant, even the disabled people, assistant dog, they have showed us this is assistant dog.
Yeah.
So we let them bring it.
Why do you worry about them? Because I'm disabled.
Yeah,
That
but-
is an assistance
Yeah, but you
dog.
should show me for the ID then.
Bro, do you
When
want
you
to?
have it- when
Do
you
you
have
want proof that I'm disabled?
No, I don't need to have proof you are disabled.
You don't
might
want
be
proof that I'm
No,
disabled?
that's not my concern.
You're just worried
Just worry
about
about the dogs. We're not allowed to do dogs.
because
I'm not
you're
entitled
worried.
to-
You're worried about the tools that I use to manage my disabilities.
I'm not entitled to ask you disabled because you might have an internal disabled way.
I'm
Whatever.
definitely disabled,
that's
fam.
what-
You
I
can
don't-
believe that.
I don't have any entitled to asking you about you. But
Right.
the dog, anyone bring the dog, we have should
Well, that's
entitled to ask
well. If
him.
you're saying Leeds City Council are saying this, then if we've got a direct contact with Leeds City Council,
Yeah, you have.
because they'll be on my side. So,
Yeah, if you're the outside.
well, should we get them here?
No,
Do you have a supervisor here?
No, you need to go to the library. You need to go to the civil law.
No, I came to use the toilets, guy.
Yeah.
Now it's been what, 20 minutes?
Oh, it's like 2-3 minutes.
5 minutes.
Not even
Four-
2-3 minutes. I've just walked.
4 minutes and 40 seconds. Bruh.
They just- Yeah, sorry.
Bruh, the government gives you the documents I would have had an SIA license,
Yeah,
but
if you have it the same like us, that you're gonna do the
so
same.
I know the training's a little bit wonky.
Yeah. You see, you do the same things what I say to you because I told.
Yeah, no, I'm used to being challenged by everybody. Like, because most of the time I just come up to people and I say, "Hey, my name's Mark. I'm disabled. This is my assistant's dog Pippa." And they're like, "Yeah, sure. That's your assistant's dog. Come on in. Let's buy some stuff. Like, get gone.
Did
You
you
know,
take them? Did
normal
you take,
shopping.
Did you take them the normal shopping? Is
Normal shopping."
Did you take
And
them to all the shopping centres? Like
not all of
shopping
them.
centres,
Some of them are like you.
Tesco, they allow you to take it.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, whatever security guard feels like doing, you know, if they want to do what you're doing, just continually challenging me, then this is where we end up. That's why I film it. But I know I'm right. That's my assistant's dog. This is how I've been living my life. What's the radio guy saying?
My supervisor's coming.
Cool. Cool, I'll explain it to him. It's better that he makes the decision than you, right?
He's coming.
Cool.
KM 33, 32. And he coming for middle exit.
Yes.
Hi, you alright?
Hey,
Okay, how are you?
my name's Mark. I'm
Okay,
disabled.
Oh,
This is my assistant's dog Pippa.
okay. Have you got any paper or
People are asking me for a lot of paperwork.
Yeah.
I just came to use the toilet. But I keep saying, people are asking me for proof, but they don't accept my statement as proof. They are looking for a high-vis jacket, as well as my statement, I guess.
You know, if you wearing high vest jacket, everybody need to prove like, you know, with a dog ID, you know, everybody.
So there's
if
no
you came
such,
in- yeah.
that doesn't exist. The government doesn't even have a register of assistance dogs, so there's no way to prove.
You
Is
know,
there?
it's like everybody, if you bring
I know
assisted
that there's
dog,
some schemes run by private companies, right, that you can pay for that you're asking for. And I see you working for Leeds City Council, so we all know what we're talking about, I hope. Because, you know, I'm disabled. This is how I've lived my life with my assistance dog, Pippa, for like 7 months. So, and I ain't paying like a third company for a license that I don't need to pay for, because I don't get a lot of money. I'm in the market, bro.
You know,
Like when the cost of living payment comes in, like that's gone straight away. I'm going to on the credit card. It's just paying back shit, bro. I can't afford a fucking license. Sorry, the symptoms of my disability. But this is difficult for me because I'm in a situation where, you know, everybody's asking me for this information.
Sure, doctor will give you a job.
you know, if
The
you-
doctor agrees. The doctor agrees that.
If the doctor agrees, they'll give it to the.
Yeah, but then what? I'm showing you a GP letter that confirms I'm disabled. So exactly. So here we are.
To check your disability, we're not.
Bro, I even have that thing. I could even be showing you that thing. But you don't want to see it. So here we are.
just we need to, you know, proof is a dog.
Well, what's your
is a
name?
guide dog, you know,
What's,
just
you know,
proof,
what's...
Because
My statement is the
everybody-
proof.
if
My
you bring-
statement is the evidence, right, that you can use to prove it to your superiors.
Yeah, you know, we don't need to. We need to for the dog. You know, just a dog is it. If we assist the dog,
Right, I know what's going on. Like, why are you asking me this? Like, the legislation...
if you want, we show you. You know, the
Yeah,
sign. You know,
yes,
just-
says assistance dogs welcome, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Just
but-
the market through this is not.
But let me
all-
explain.
Okay.
Right, so the legislation, Equality and Human Rights Act 2010, right, that's what governs assistance dogs. They produce guidance for every premises in Leeds, right? Leeds City Council is familiar with that document, and we're relying on your knowledge of that document. I am as well, you are, they are, everyone is, right? So they produce that guidance. It's available online. We can view it publicly. We can review it right now. And it says, you know, this is an assistance dog. I'm disabled. It uses what you are saying to me as an example of what not to say to a disabled
Every single
person.
assist dog.
Bro, there's a
have
lot.
proof
Yeah,
of ID,
like
no.
the answer that to your question that you're posing to me is written in the guidance that the Commission shares with these, that the government gives to these guys.
Yeah, but what do you think is like everybody bring a dog? You keep saying that this is my assistant dog. What are we gonna do? This is
You're going to follow the government guidance, just like me.
That's what. No. If you
Whoa,
bring, if you bring,
son.
If you bring
Hey,
everybody,
we cool, but you said the wrong thing.
No, I didn't say anything.
Every
I'm saying-
single person, if you bring a dog, we ask to.
Yeah, that's
No,
great.
no,
I'm used
if
to being
it's,
challenged. That's why I introduced myself as Mark, and I'm disabled. And that's my assistance dog. But then all of a sudden, you know, you flipped it, and now you're saying you wouldn't even accept a GP letter to prove that I'm disabled. So I'm in this catch-22 situation where I want to use the toilet. That's what I came in for, and I'm stuck here, like arguing, guys. Why aren't you following the guidance that I'm following? The Leeds City Council wants you to follow, right? Hey, yeah, are you the supervisor?
Yeah, he's my supervisor.
You the super. So what's your name?
Daniel.
Daniel. SIA license.
Yes.
Grand. You due a refresher soon. It looks like. Well, I hope you'll this test, right, on your knowledge of assistance dogs. Hopefully, that's going to come up in your security training.
You know, just everybody, if you bring a dog, his assistant dog or guide dog,
What you're saying to me is not written in the guidance given by the government to this establishment and enforced by Leeds City Council.
this is private property.
Oh, it's run by Leeds City Council, isn't
But
it?
it's
Yeah.
private property,
So they all follow the same guidance. Should we read that guidance together?
it's different management, you know. Just you know. It's
Okay, well, who's their boss? Should we bring them over so that we can read the guidance together? Because somebody's blaming someone right now. All I can do is blame you and then you. Is that correct?
It's on the door. Like, clearly said it's only guy.
And I'll blame the door
only
that
guy
says
dog.
assistance dogs welcome. Right. I don't know. My name's Mark, I'm disabled. This is my assistant's dog, Pippa. Assistant's dogs are welcome, they accept that. You just don't believe that I'm disabled?
We didn't say anything.
We
you know,
don't
just like,
we don't accept that I'm disabled.
It's
Is
not
that-
a high vest, you know.
Yeah, you keep asking me for a high-vis jacket, and I said, look, my statement's enough. Look, like, we've been at this for 15 minutes. We could have read that document. It's like a poster, double-sided. Hey? Can we read it, please? Just someone whip out phone? Call that
Recording
suit.
as well, eh? Just
Wonderful.
let you know, I'm recording as well.
Cool.
So my safety, I'm recording as well.
That's great. Hey, guys.
Just let
Hey,
you know, that's all I said.
thank
You
you.
know, I'm recording as well.
And you've introduced me to your boss. Your boss, like, should be calling his boss?
Clearly, we're doing our job. Clearly on the door said only guide dog. If you have any ID, you can show us about the dog, not about you, about the dog.
Yeah, that's
Just
the.
talking about the dog, not about
Yeah.
you. We don't have any entitled.
Don't
to
care
asking
about
you
me.
About your disability.
Don't care about me,
No,
the
we're not saying
disabled
that.
person.
We're not saying that, but we don't have any entitled to asking about your disability.
I would have shown you.
So we're just asking about the dog.
I keep telling you though.
Just I always spoke to my manager.
Yeah.
If you need anything, you can contact Leeds City Council.
Well, who's your manager?
Just, you know, he's my manager. You know, Leeds City Council, one street in Meron Street. Just you have to contact
Explain
him.
to them and then
Yeah.
Go
Give
to
you
them
a-
and say hi. They don't
already on
believe.
the footage, they know we're working here, they will explain to you and then they will give you
We should
further
show
guidance.
you SI approved.
Well, why can't they do that on the phone to you? Because you guys are getting it wrong ultimately, aren't
So we
you?
have to
That's
do
why I'm
so many
filming.
things.
We're doing
We
a
don't-
job,
we
you
don't
know.
do the
Just
job.
we're
No,
doing
no,
a
you,
job.
yeah, but you're doing the job wrong, and we can point to it because
It's a
the
market rule, you know. It's
no, it's a publicly available rule
It's a
that I can
private
read to
property.
you. We can read
The
together
reason
right
is-
now.
Reason is.
Oh, you're
food
just
and
not
hygiene,
listening
you
to
know,
me.
so food and
No,
hygiene.
silly. That's not even the reason. You just
If
don't
you
want to
want
listen to me.
anything, if you want anything further,
He's
you
a bully.
can contact in Leeds
When you
City
go round and
Council.
round in circles, it becomes harassment, doesn't it? And you're not listening, so you're being a bully. You're just trying to
You have to
intimidate me
listen,
now,
you
aren't
have to
you?
listen.
I've heard
we
you. You
tell
keep saying the same
nicely, you know,
thing.
just-
Yeah, I
You
love
have
that.
to respect
Please,
our
why
job,
don't?
you know.
Yeah,
You have to
continually
respect the
nicely
job.
telling it to me. What? That's
we
fine.
told you, just you have to respect the job. You know, we're doing a job.
No, the job's
We're not doing
the job
anything
is
wrong.
not to discriminate against people, not to discriminate against vulnerable, disabled people. You know, that's why I've got the dog, so people can't push me around. Hello. Right, we believe you're disabled. We just don't believe that you're a disabled man with a dog, because that's impossible. And we'll just argue about that instead of reading the policy that we should be following. That's harassment. I want to go to the toilet. I can hold it. You know what marathon runners do? They just go. Oh. Oh, yeah, well, it's right. Was that good? He's a good guy. Hi, bogies. Hello. Hello. Good girl. What's on there? Cheerio. Yeah, I guess so. Some would say so, but I bought her from the internet, so. Everybody says all kinds of things on the dog walk. Bro, he didn't want to buy anything, he just wanted a conversation. Now he's hanging around talking to the guard. So, it's shit off. God silly. God could be reading the policy. Hey. Hey. My name's Mark, I'm disabled.
Right.
This is my assistant's dog Pippa. I'm in a conversation with your guards. Do you work here? You work here?
Yeah.
The facilities manager's the best person I could be talking to.
Right.
This fella's the supervisor for the security team here. We've been having a long, drawn-out conversation about my civil rights, right, and how
If
my assistant's dog.
your assistant dog hasn't got the assistant's dog
It doesn't.
thing of it.
It doesn't. I
So-
tell people.
But I'm afraid I can't allow it in unless it is an assistant's dog. And I
Which
can't
it
prove
is.
That. I can't prove that though.
With my statement,
I can't.
Yes,
The,
well,
the,
so
the only
sick
the
of
only
it.
way you're able to go and do it is, obviously, I'm not disputing the fact that it is. I'm not
well,
disputing that.
you are, because I'm being discriminated against.
Nobody discriminates. you, sir.
Nobody believes there's
Right.
I'm disabled with an assistance dog.
Assistant's dog has the assistant stuff on
So
it.
look, there's a third party way, yeah, they call themselves assistance dog, but it means nothing. It's a private enterprise,
I do-
I'm not paying for it, I can't afford to it.
I do
I
apologise.
explained to it on camera, you know,
I do
15, 20
apologise.
minutes ago. That's why I'm just filming you
Yeah,
guys.
I do apologise. I don't believe it to be assistant.
You don't
dog.
believe that's the discrimination
Right.
I'm
It's
facing.
not-
Because
it's
you
not-
don't believe my statement, do
Right.
you? You don't believe my words.
It's only solely for the assistance dogs and guide dogs and stuff.
Yeah,
So
I'm telling you it's an assistance dog because I'm telling you that I'm disabled, right?
Have you got proof for the
Do you believe that I'm disabled?
I'm not disputing that you are.
Do you believe that I'm disabled?
I'm not disputing that.
Can I get you to say to me, confirm, just say it, preach,
I'm not.
say it, shout it out loud.
I'm not disputing that.
I am disabled.
But I'm not disputing
My name's
that.
Mark.
I'm not disputing that, sir.
This is my assistant's
I
dog.
haven't disputed that.
Her name's Pippa.
Right. The assistance dogs always come in with the assistant
No,
things. That
yeah,
I've-
well, so far, hey. But if we
bearing
read
in
the
mind-
guidance.
Right, bearing in mind, sir, I've worked in retail for 20 odd years.
Oh, right.
So I know
well, if
the
I'm the
assistance
first
dogs,
one,
I know the thing.
I'm the first one. I hate that it's happening to me.
I do apologise, sir. You need to take it with Leeds Council if you want to take any.
You're
further.
Leeds City Council. You're the best guy to it.
I am. And
We're
I'm
facing the
and I'm
discrimination
saying- I'm
here.
not discriminating you, sir. I'm
Bruh,
saying-
but no, you are. That's why I'm filming you.
Well, you're not allowed to film me to start off with.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
Right, so-
collecting
and that's-
evidence for the
well,
crime you're committing.
You can go and speak. You can speak with the head office of the Leeds City Council.
Everyone's like, go
regarding
to the
it. It's
boss, go
assistance
to the
dog.
boss. So that's why I film.
Right.
Because we've gone to dudes, to this, to here. The discrimination's continued. I've said, look, we could be reading the policy given to us by the guidance from high in the government in 2010,
Right, so
12 years ago,
so you-
publicly available
Right,
information.
stop shouting at me.
Because I've been this
Right,
high
if
on
you sh-
conversation
if you're
for a
shouting at
long
me-
time,
You're
right?
shouting at me.
No, you keep
I'm-
switching it up. That's
No,
why it's
I'm not
harassment.
shouting at you.
But you hear my conversation,
I'm
right?
having a conversation, but you don't need to shout while I'm in.
Everybody's approaching me, everybody's getting aggressive.
Nobody's getting aggressive.
And all I'm doing is conveying that
I'm
my
not getting aggressive.
my
No,
information
With cameras
for once, for twice, for three,
Right.
for four, for five, for
I'm
six, for
asking
seven,
you-
for eight, for nine.
I'm asking you that to leave. Because and thing. If you want to take any
And
further,
thing-
you speak to head office, head of
Bro,
council
you
and
keep
send a letter.
blinking. You're not even making sense with the things you're saying. I'm complaining to you because you're the guy who's discriminating, but you
I'm not
don't believe it.
discriminating.
You don't believe it, so
So you need
you
to
don't
take
believe
it
I'm
with-
disabled, right?
I'm not disabling.
You won't say it, and he won't say that you are disabled, even though I'm telling him. Am I telling you that? Do you believe that I'm telling you that?
I'm not
Excuse me,
disputing that
we
you are.
ask about your dog.
Yeah. Do you
Not
believe that
you,
I'm
no.
disabled?
About your
I'm
dog.
sure you are,
Just-
sir. I'm
if
not
you-
saying
He's sure that I'm disabled. So I'm a disabled man with a dog, right? Okay. So the guidance given to us by the guidance uses what you're saying to me as an example of what not to say to a disabled person with an assistance dog, which is why I really strongly encourage everybody from 1 to stage 2 to stage 3 bosses
Can you just
to
turn-
read
turn your voice
the
down?
guidance
Right,
with
well,
me.
Obviously, it's not. I don't
Obviously
believe it to be a
what?
guidance dog, and you need to listen.
Gary
if you need
Crossley.
to take it, if you need to take it any further, you go to the council, sir. And
You
write-
are the council.
Yeah, and I'm telling you that I'm not letting you in with the dog
Why?
because I don't.
Why
believe it
do
to
you
be a
not believe it?
guidance
What
dog.
is it that I'm saying that can
It's
convince
supposed to
you?
all have the guidance stuff.
Guidance stuff.
Yeah. It should
What
have
about the guidance I've been
thing.
giving you?
Right. Well, I do.
What about the
apologise.
guidance given to you by the government?
I do apologise. But you're not
Yeah, I
allowed to
don't
come with
accept
the
your
dog.
apologies. I'd just rather you read the guidance given to you by the
Right.
the guidance people.
So.
And
I'm
then
sorry
listen
you
to the
can't-
guidance I'm giving you.
I'm sorry you can't.
Because it's the
come in
same.
with the dog. I do apologise.
Bruh, it sucks. Just don't
Please,
apologise. Just don't
please.
discriminate.
Just-
Why do they get all around me? I've just stood still. But that's an assistance
Can I
dog
just
in
ask you to
training,
leave
right?
then, mate, please?
Everybody's been saying the same stuff. That's why it's called harassment. But you won't
No
listen.
harass you, just nobody